This is Lord of Mafka, aka Rant, and in today's video, I want to talk about many people cannot be saved. I'm going to tell you right now, many people are just too far gone to even have a conversation with anymore. Many people are not right in the head, guys. A lot of people are just so screwed up. They will attack you over any little disagreement they have with you. And this is what makes me so grateful for the fact that I really just hang by myself now. I am just solo on mostly everything I do now. Because when you have other human beings around you, you will always have another possible liability with you. This is a fact. Because when you look at the behavior of the modern person, they are not concerned about what other people are going through. They don't care about the fact that you have been broken time and time again because you put your trust into people you actually loved and cared about at one time. And they will not find any type of sympathy in their heart to actually try and understand you and empathize with you as a fellow human being. This is why I say the majority of people that you are looking at right now in today's society, this is exactly what we're going to continue getting. Because a lot of people are just about spreading lies. They don't want to spread the truth. How many of these type of channels do you actually see making a big amount of income that actually talk about spreading the truth? It's very rare. And you have to build that following up for years and hope that your message gets out to the correct people. Because a lot of people, they cannot stand when you are actually saying things that are actually factual and based in reality. A lot of the problems that we see going on in today's community, such as the black community, the white community, the Asian community, the Hispanic community, it all stems from misunderstanding and just misalignment with not being unified with each other, no matter what race you are. Because a lot of people can sit up here and talk about, oh, we just need to live this way, we need to live that way, but it's never going to be an inherent answer to all the issues we're dealing with. Because so many people thrive on ignorance, and this is what we really need to understand here. A lot of people love seeing other people miserable. Whenever other people are struggling, whenever people are going through something that is really testing their patience and frustrating them, other people will make a big gimmick about it as if it's a joke. They won't even be too concerned or whatever that happens to that person. They will just look at it like, oh, that's just too bad. That's on them. Oh, that's their fault. Oh, they're being a victim. Oh, you need to have a very virtuous mindset and act like everything is okay. And you wonder why humanity is cursed. You wonder why it is over for the majority of human beings on this planet. They're never going to learn, man. They're too damn far gone. So this is why I say, you have to stop having debates with people. You have to stop trying to get through to people, because a lot of people, they are cool with being a person that is oblivious to the facts and the truth that's around them, because the lie makes them feel better, and they understand as long as they're able to have a state of confusion, they're able to put other people in that state of confusion and ruin their lives along with them being miserable. Because misery not only just loves company, misery thrives off the emotional pain and sensation of the endless bouts of rage that other people feel, because it makes that void in their soul feel whole. And it's just what's so sick about humanity as a whole. Because the more people usually see other people succeed, the more they see other people actually starting to thrive more and get to where it is that they actually want to be in life, they start to hate that person. They start to ridicule that person. They start to really dislike that person, all because they now have a different belief system. This is what men like us have been facing for years and years. We have had to go through this non-stop of being persecuted by the fact that we want to talk about what's really going on with men and what's going on with the world as a whole. So a lot of these people will get online and they'll try to front like they're someone that they're not. They'll try to tell you, I'm living this way in a luxurious way, and you need to be trying to seek the same type of hedonistic and shallow lifestyle as me, because that's all that's going to matter at the end of the day for your health, and that will make other people value you. This is a empty life to live. All because these people cannot stand the fact that someone can see through them. They want to try and bring that person down. They want to try and boycott that person. And this is why I say you have a lot of people that are just so oblivious. Even during the holidays, they act like everything's okay. During their birthday, everything's all fine. Don't you get that we are living in a prison? We are living in a hell on earth scenario here. There is nothing to hardly be happy about at all. But yet, all because we want to expose the fact that every person is mostly waking up miserable now. They're mostly just a very selfish and just really self-absorbed person. We get told that we're overanalyzing everything. We get told that we're crazy. We get told that we're the issue for actually calling out the problem. Why do you think so many men especially are retreating from this society? Why do you think we are just putting our window blindfolds up and we are just saying we never want to come out the room again? We just want to stay in isolation because that actually keeps us sane. And that's very sad to think about, that you now have to stay in isolation to keep yourself sane. Because if you go around other human beings, you are going to become corrupt and insane. That is just the irony about it. We're told that we need other people to survive. We're told that we need human connections to actually evolve and value life more. But yet, the very people that we seek out a connection with, the very people that we seek to connect to, these are the people that leave us at our worst times. These are the people that end up backstabbing you the worst. And yet, I'm told that I shouldn't say things like that. I'm told that, oh, you're just being too negative, man. It's all about what you vibrate with. But yet these morons don't understand. It comes to your life experience. It comes down to that. If you are still meeting the same type of horrible people ever since you were a child, if you are still dealing with the same oppression again and again every day, that should already tell you a sign from the universe itself that you were better off on your own. It is not worth it to be around the majority of human beings. They have a disgusting stench to them mentally that will contaminate you and start making you act like an imbecile also. So I will do myself the biggest favor ever of keeping to myself, making sure that I am safe enough to where I can go out on my own and not worried about getting hurt, as long as I'm paying attention, as long as I am actually checking all of the perimeters around me that could actually turn into a danger zone at any moment. Those are the type of things that I have to be vigilant for, and you have to do the same too. Because a lot of people are not going to be on your side. If you're a guy that's been put down your whole life, you've been not only been judged for your looks, for the way you talk, for the amount of finance that you have that isn't much, for the fact that you're not famous, you don't have any type of cool talents that people can use you for and just leech on to you and just throw you away when they're done with you. If you don't have any of that, you are going to be a person that is sought after to be abused. You are going to be a person to where people can look at you and tell that the truth is within you. You understand how shallow and deceitful this third dimensional world that we live in actually is. And people cannot stand that. They can't stand when someone can look at a problem so coherently and say, this is the diagnosis. This is what we need to do to actually avoid more of this suffering somewhere here. And maybe we can actually create a real lifelong solution. But when you actually give actual facts, when you tell people how it really is, they do not want to hear it at all. because you're going to become their greatest enemy. And I have seen this time and time again, and I have experienced this also. The more you speak the truth to people out here, the more they will resent you. The more they will want to come against you and oppress you even more. Because it's giving them a mirror of themselves on the inside that they actually need to work on and fix. A lot of people don't like being told, hey, you're too much of a goddamn douchebag. You need to work on your behavior. Hey, you are too judgmental. You need to stop looking down on people all because they don't look good enough for you. All because they don't have enough money. You really need to redefine your values of what you actually consider to be important in this lifetime. But no, when you're speaking that way to people, telling them this is the issue of what's wrong inside of you, and you are just mirroring that truth to them, you will become the biggest plague in their mind ever to them. They will view you as inhuman. They will seek to gain a bunch of support all so they can come against you. Basically have an angry mob of them, of people that don't like you either, all because you're showing them this is how corrupt you are on the inside. You are destroying us as humanity. So all I can tell you guys is keep yourself safe out here. Do not trust anyone easily, because the moment you trust someone, the moment you are possibly knitting your own demise. And there will be no one there to save you if you mess up and make the wrong call. You have one shot to get it right. And that's what I have to tell you guys always. You always have to act like this is a one-time shot that you have to actually conduct yourself in a very sharp and polished way. But you guys take care. Like and subscribe if you're new. Tell me what else you guys want me to elaborate on in the comment section. I highly appreciate it. I'll get back to your comment of what you wanted me to do in a bit. I most likely saw it in the previous video. So I'll see you guys in the next video. And like I always tell you guys, stay away from the model woman. Thank you.